Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm going to create a Russian mandala rug. This was an order that I got, and so I'm going to, actually the order I've gotten, it's already shipped out. So I'm going to create now as a tutorial. I thought you guys would absolutely love it, and I did post it in my group. If you guys wanted a tutorial, for the people that are in my crochet group on Facebook, which the link is below in the description box. If you guys wanted me to create this rug, it will be a round rug. So I don't know who the creative designer of this official rug is. If I do know, I'll put the person's name down. I'm going to switch and twist a bit of the stitches to make it my own. But I thought it's absolutely stunning. So we're going to use this. I got from Tamu. These are 3mm 100% polyester, and I'm going to create on these two colors, on the gold and the silver. And mind to tell you that if anybody is interested to purchase this specific rug, it will be available. It's going to take a few videos to create this rug, because it's a lot of different stitching and a lot of triple and quadruples and so on. I'll be using a 4.5 hook somewhere around here. Okay, 4.5 is of course a small scissor, and Make sure that you have a few markers. You never know along the way. I probably have to put just in case you guys, if I see you guys are probably going to need to mark anything. Okay, so I will, like I said, I got this off Temu. If some of you, it's like Amazon for the people that don't know what Temu is. And they had the special on the 250 grams each. They had the two cones on special for 9 something. And I thought it was absolutely fabulous. So enjoy the tutorial. I'm going to take my time with it so nobody gets lost along the way, because there's a lot of stitching into this. And let me know what you think. And if you're interested in purchasing this specific rug, then also let me know. Of course, I can't remember the measurement of the one that is already sold and gone. So I will measure this one once I've completed, and put it down in the description box. Okay, so I'm going to start off, I believe, with the gray, and then I'll use the gold for different designing as I go. Okay, please, if you have not subscribed, do so, and hit that like button. Give me your comments, your suggestions. Let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. Okay, and you could also join my crochet private group on Facebook. Like I said, everything is below in the description box, and also TikTok and Instagram. Okay, and if you get stuck on anything, if you're creating this, you could always message me directly on Instagram. So let's get started, everyone. I also want to mention to you guys that you don't necessarily have to make it like this silk look that I'm doing. You guys can use the cotton thread, 100% cotton thread, or you can use macrame thread. If you're using the 100% cotton thread, you can use Lydia number 3. You can double it twice, or the thread art that you can also order and double it twice, because just using that number 3, it's going to become very small, not unless you want a very small rug. I mean, it will be smaller than what it is now, but if you're doubling it, I think it's a very nice, good size, and you can use whatever colors you want as mix, okay, if you don't want to go with these type of threads. Being that way, then you still use, if you're using the 2 strands of the thread art or the Lydia number 3, and the thread art, you have more options on colors and mixed colors, so that's a beauty right there. So if you, thank you, Brian French, for that link also. It was wonderful of him to let me know about it. And you'd still be using a 4.5 hook or a 5, depending upon your tension, and, or, if your tension's too loose and you cut down a size, or if it's too tight, then go up a size. Okay, just to make sure that you guys know that you can do with the 100% cotton thread or macrame thread. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the magic circle. Okay. And we're going to come in the magic circle and do 1, 2, and 3 chain. I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to take only 1 at a time. 2 and 3. Again, come back in, take out 1, take out 2, and take out the rest. We're going to do this, so it's like double crochets. The only difference is we're not taking 2 at a time, we're taking 1 at a time. We're going to do complete 18, let's say, double crochets, okay? Because in reality, that's what it is, but we're taking by ones, okay? So I've created my 18 double crochets. I'm just going to pull onto the thread here. And now I'm going to close in, so onto that 3rd chain that we did. Remember, we went up 3 chains, so I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. Okay, everyone. So basically, we've closed in with slip stitch on that 3rd chain, right, where we went up. Now, what you want to do is you probably want to put a marker so you don't get lost anywhere on those 3 chains, the very first double crochet we went up, okay? Now, I'm going to come in and I'm going to come into the next one with slip stitch in between that first and second double crochet. For some reason, this marker, I think, is too loose already. But anyway, if you don't have a marker, you can use a piece of thread. Now, I'm going to come on the next one sideways like that. We're going to do a slip stitch front post, okay? And then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 chain. Okay, so once you've closed in with slip stitch, you go in between the first and the second double crochet, do a slip stitch, and then front post, slip stitch on the next one, and 3 chain going up. Okay, so on the same one, on the same double crochet where we did the double crochet front post, we're creating 2 more. So we're going to have a total of 3 front posts double crochet on the same stitch. Into the next, make sure you don't skip any, okay? Into the next double crochet, 1 double crochet, only front post. This row 2 is only front posts, okay? Into the next one, 3 double crochet front posts on the same stitch. So we are alternating 3 double crochets on one stitch on the same stitch, and then 1 front post double crochet only on the next one. So make sure that you look well into your double crochets, because I know it can be a little bit tricky since it's a little bit tight, okay? So we did the very first one, slip stitch on that double crochet with 3 chain. That's my first double crochet. And then 2 more on the same front post, okay? The next one we did front post 1 alone. The next one, 3 double crochets front post, okay? And then coming in to the next one and doing 3 double crochets front post, because we had just completed 1. At the end, we're supposed to have 9 double crochets alone, okay? So let me just show you. So we have those 3 and then 1 alone. 3, 1 alone. Now we just completed 3. Now you're going to do 1 alone. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone. So pretty much finished row 2. Finished with that last front post alone where we went up that first row with the 3 chains, okay? So now, done my last front post, coming in and closing in with slip stitch on that 3 chain that we went up when we did the 3 double crochets, remember? Okay, so now this time we are going to work, we're going to do the middle. We're going to be working on the middle of the 3 double crochets that we did for the front post. So slip stitch on the middle and then 1, 2, 3 chain. Again on the middle double crochet, remember we did 3. I'm going to continue to do a total of 5 double crochets. I have 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets in the middle, only where we have the 3 double crochets together. I'm going to close it as a poof stitch, or not poof, popcorn would be more like it, like that. So closing it up like that, and then right behind it, it's almost like on that last double crochet front post we did, I'm going to do a single, okay, single, and 1, 2, and 3 chain. I'm coming in where that 1 double crochet alone is, and I'm doing a single. Okay, I'm doing 1, 2, 3 chain, and then again, I'm going to work only on that middle of the 3 front posts, the middle one, doing the 5 double crochets again. And this is how we're going to do this row 3. So we have 3, 4, and 5. Again, I'm going to stretch my thread a bit, come on that first one, and doing slip stitch to close in my popcorn. Okay, and then right behind it, where there's that, where we did the last front post of the 3, I'm going to do a single. Okay. Coming into the next one again, 3 chain, 1, 2, and 3. Coming in the next one, doing a single again. Okay, and then 1, 2, and 3 into the middle of the 3 front posts we did. So we're working only on the middle one, doing the 5 double crochets. So we're creating these popcorns, okay, like that. So there's a lot of details to it. That's why you have to pay attention. That's why I'm trying to take my time with it. So it's going to be quite a few videos because obviously there's a lot of details to this, and we're only on the 3rd row. Okay, but I'm sure you guys are going to be in love. And for people that are selling, you're going to make a lot of money with this rug. Okay. Oh, my thread's getting all funny on me here. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 stretch. Come on that first one. And close it in. And then come behind exactly on the same, that 3rd double crochet we did front post, do a single. 1, 2, and 3. Into the next one, single. That's where that 1 double crochet is alone. And then 1, 2, 3. And again, into that middle one, front post again, 5 double crochets to create that popcorn stitch. Okay, so that's how it's going to look like, more or less. You can see more of it as you go. Okay. Okay, everyone, going to close in now. I've done my last 3 chains. Remember, we did that first 3 chains going up. So I'm going to close with slip stitch. Now we're going into row 4. Okay, so you are to have 9 popcorn stitch. Okay, now I'm going to come in that first 3 chain we did. Remember we did the first 3 chain and then a single and then 3 chains. So I'm going to come in and do a single. Then I'm going to roll 3 times on my hook, and we're going to work down here where we have that first front post. So I'm going to grab the two stitch there from that front post and take out 2. Take out 2. Whoops. Very slippery, and I have a tight stitch on top of that, so that doesn't help. Take out 2 and my last 2. So that means that should be like 4 times. I don't like it to be too loose, so I'm just going to redo that again. And actually, after doing that single, we must do 1 chain stitch, okay? And then roll 3 times on your hook and come right down here, right? Let me just make sure I have, actually it's not even down there, it's the other one below. So we have these 2 strings here from when we did the first double crochet. I'm going to grab the 2 strings. My stitches are tight. If your stitch is tight, you can always grab a smaller hook to go in. Okay. Now I'm just going to bend this a bit, and I'm going to take out 2. Take out 2. Take out 2. Take out 2, and goodness Lord, and my last 2. Okay, so now we made, I don't know what you call it, it's almost like a quadruple. I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm going to roll twice only this time. I'm still going to come back into that same one and do take out 2, take out 2, and my last 2. Okay, 1 chain. I'm coming into the next 3 chain and doing a single like that. Okay. So we've done a single. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. Again, roll 3 times on your hook so you have 4 loops. Again, actually not roll. I don't know what I was thinking. 3 chain. Go into that first 3 chain we did with single. So we're basically creating like these little V's in between, okay? After you've done the last one, 1 chain, single on the next 3 chain we did. 3 chain, single. 1 chain. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Come down again on that very first one down here. So we have that first one. You can grab that loop here, grabbing the 2 chains. Turn your pattern a bit because it will help you. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. 1 chain. Only going to roll twice this time. Coming back in the same one that we just did. Grabbing those 2 loops there. Take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Don't be afraid to stretch it. I'm going to do 1 chain coming in that 3 chain we did right next to it. Single. 1, 2, and 3 chain. coming into the next 3 chain, single, 1 chain, and repeat. 3 loops on the hook, come back down into that one on the bottom, okay, and take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. 1 chain, roll twice only, come into the same one, take out 2, and the last 2. One chain, going to the next 3 chain we have there, single, 1, 2, 3. So basically you're just repeating what we've done. Going to the next 3 chain, single. That's the first 3 chain before the single we did here. Remember, we did 3 chains, single, 3 chain. 1 chain, 1, 2, and 3. Come back down. So it's on that 1 double crochet alone, if you recall, if you remember. I'm just going to grab this one here. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. 1 chain, roll twice only, come back into that same one. Take out 2, and the last 2. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. This is row 4. Okay, everyone, so I'm closing out row 4. I've done my single. Remember, we already have that V going on here, okay? So I'm just going to come and close. Actually, we're going to close it with a sideways double crochet, okay? So I'm going to come here and do a sideways double crochet like that, so we can end up on the center of it. Then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do a single, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming inside of the V. Make sure that you are grabbing the 2. We have those 2, or actually, let me just check here for a second. Yeah, I'm going to grab those 2 rows. We have that back one here too, right? So I'm going right on the center, and we're going to do 5 double crochets. This is row 5. Now, if you think you get confused, what you can do is put a marker on here. A lot of you that already have experience don't even need marker, but there's a lot of people that still are new. Okay, so I've done 2. 3, 4, and my thread is getting all, and 5. So we have 5 double crochets there. Look how pretty that's looking. So 2, 4, 5. I'm going to come on that first one, and we're doing the popcorn stitch again. And close it up. And then 1, 2, and 3. Coming here on the next, where we have the 3 chains, and single. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Coming again on the center. Actually, I'm not going to grab those 2 rows. I'm going to grab only 1 row. I don't know why I was thinking each row is each row, not. So I'm going to do the 5 double crochets again for the popcorn. Doesn't matter if the other one I grabbed both rows, it's not going to change anything. Close it up again, like that. 1, 2, 3 chain. Coming on the next 3 chain we have with a single. Okay, 1, 2, 3 chain. Coming again on the center and repeating the popcorn with the 5 double crochets. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. This row is actually quite simple. Coming on that first one and closing in popcorn. 1, 2, and 3, and coming in that first 3 chain that we have. It's going to be like that. Okay. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row. I have 9 popcorns again. I've closed in that first single we did with slip stitch. I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to roll twice on my hook. Now where we have that V, remember we did that quadruple? So I'm not going in that first stitch, I'm coming in the second one. And I'm going to make sure that I grab both loops and take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Of course, this is very slippery, so I'll make sure that I've done that and take out this one. Okay, so now might as well redo it to make sure that we're getting it properly. So I've done 1 chain. I'm going to roll twice. I'm going to come in that second 2 loops from that quadruple we did. And again, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Then I'm going to come in where that 3 chain is, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2. Just put your marker where you started there so you don't get confused. And 3. Now, I'm going to go in with the 4th, but I'm going to take out 1 loop only. It's almost like doing the triple, okay? And take out by 1s. Then I'm coming in the center of that popcorn and doing the same thing. Take out 1, take out 2, and take out 3. I'm going to do 3 chain for picot. And I'm going to close it with slip stitch because I don't want a big gap on there. I'm going to come back into that center, take out 1, take out 2, take out 3. If you close in with single, it's going to give you a big gap there. But it's up to you. I mean, you do as you wish. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Take out 1, take out 2, take out 3. Now, if you realized we did 3 double crochet, 1 like triple, and then we did the triple inside of, but using 1. You can do the normal if you want to spend twice on your hook, go ahead. Here, and we did a 3 chain for picot, came back in with a triple here. So you have triple on this 3 chain and 1 triple on this 3 chain. Now we're going to do the 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to roll twice on my hook because we're going to do exactly what we've done here. So I'm going to come on that second, grab the 2 loops. I know it's hard, but we can do this, right? Especially if we have tight tension, it makes it way much more harder. And you want to make sure you grab those 2 loops because you don't want these stitches to be pulling. So stretch your thread if you have to, take out 2, and leave. No, we don't leave any. Do we leave? No, we don't leave anything on here. So actually, yeah, we're going to leave those 3 there. We're going to come into the next triple here or quadruple that we have. And we're going to grab that second one, take out 2, take out 2, and now we're going to take the last 3 like that, okay? Coming in that 3 chain, doing the 3 double crochets. It's all a repeat now. 3 double crochet, and then I've rolled only once, but you can roll twice if you like. I'm taking 1 loop at a time, coming in the center of that popcorn, taking 1 loop at a time, 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3, closing in that peacock with slip stitch, coming back in that popcorn, taking 1 at a time. So we have 2 triples, let's say, inside of the popcorn, 1 before, and we're going to do 1 right after. So take out 1 loop at a time, and now we're going to do the 3 double crochets. Like that. And now we're going to come into that triple or quadruple we have down here, and I'm grabbing that second make sure you grab the 2 loops so it does not pull on the stitches. Take out once, take out twice, take out 3 times. Actually, we don't take out 3 times. We have to hold it there incomplete because we have to do the same thing to this one here before we can go into the next step. So I'm going to grab these 2. So take out once, take out 2, take out 3, and take out 4. Actually 4, we're supposed to close them all together in. So let me just go back here. So we have those 3 on the hook, and now we close them together like we did here with this one, okay? And then coming inside of that 3 chain again and doing the 3 double crochets, 2 and 3. If you find it easier to turn twice on your hook, then go ahead, okay? If you find it easier to do it this way. So I've done my triple. You can turn again if you want, or you can do the other way like I told you. The difference is that you'll be saving quite a bit of thread by doing that. 1, 2, and 3. Picot with slip stitch. And then again, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, into the 3 chain, take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. And now the 3 double crochets. So basically you have 4 triples, 1 before the picot, or 1 before going into the picot, 1 in the picot, in the popcorn, I should say. 1 before the popcorn. Jesus, I don't know what's wrong with me. 1 inside of the popcorn, the 3 chain, 1 inside of the popcorn again, and the 1 right after. And then the 3 double crochets. So very simple. And then again, coming in and going in and going into the second one here. I don't want to grab only one chain. I got to make sure that I'm going to grab both chains. I've been meaning to get those crochet hooks that has the 2 sizes on the same hook, and I keep forgetting when I'm placing an order. Okay, so hold it there. Turn twice again, or you can turn 1 time as I've shown you, and coming directly into the next one. Try to get both loops here. I never learned my lesson. My stitch is always very tight. And then take out 2, take out 2, and take the last one. And then go into that 3 chain to create your 3 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so almost completing my row 6. I'm just going to remove this marker a little bit because it's in my way. Now we have the last one to do there, and I've changed the hook because it was starting to hurt me because of the numbers, but I'm loosening it up quite a bit because this one is a different size and we want everything to be the same size. So leaving it on the hook, and I'm coming in and closing where I have the other one here that we did, the very first one, and I'm closing in with slip stitch. So that's pretty much what it looks like. Now I'm going to pull my thread to the back, like that. And I'm going to come in right behind it. We have that single right here on the center, right below it. And I'm going to pull my thread through there. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chain. I'm coming back in and I'm taking out the loops 1, 2, and 3. You can do triple if you want, okay? I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm coming in these 2 loops we have here from the, remember we did the triples? And I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1 chain. Again, coming behind here where we have these 2 that we connected right below, or actually we can grab these 2 from each side. Or if you don't want to grab, if it pulls too much, just go right in the center there. Take out 1, 2, 3. 1. Actually, we need to do is 3 loops on here. I almost forgot. Sorry, people. I know some of you are just going to want to kill me, right? 1 chain. Again, coming back in. We have to do 3 loops. So I'm taking out only once. Like I say, you can roll twice on your hook if you want. Okay? 1 chain. I'm going to come back here in the middle of that same direction as the popcorn, the peacock, okay? And I've done a triple. Let me see. I don't want it to be too high because this is just to go from one side to the other. So I've done 1 chain. Let's try that again. Coming in the bottom here. And doing a double crochet. I think that's what I'm going to do. 1 chain and coming again in between. So right in between, taking out 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, if you feel better to roll twice on your hook, then go ahead. 1 chain, coming back in, take out 1, 2, and 3. If you're doing it this way, you have to stretch your thread enough to be the same length as a triple, okay? So I've done my 3 loops again. 1 chain, coming in the center here where we have that popcorn right on the center. Stretch your thread. Like that. 1 chain, and again, coming in the center, take out 1, 2, and 3. 1 chain, come back in, take out 1, 2, and 3. 1 chain, and again, take out 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's all you have to do. We need to have these 2 V's here in between the motifs, okay? I'll meet you at the end. This is row 7. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to close in that 3rd, or actually 1, 2, 3, that 4th chain with slip stitch, okay? Now, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to come in the center here and do a single. So I believe this is row 8. When I come back around it, I'll work on this triple that we have here, because we're only going to work on these 2. This one is just for the single in the center. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'll make sure that you guys are well on camera. Now, rolling twice or rolling once. I'm doing twice now just because I know that most of you are probably going to be doing that. We're going to do 3 incomplete double crochet. No, not double crochet, triple. We did roll twice, right? Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. Okay, so again, if you roll twice, take out 2, take out 2, and keep. So we're doing incomplete. And then the last one, try that again. We're going to close it afterwards all together. So take out 2, take out 2. And we have 4 on the hook. So now we've closed it all together. And right on the same stitch as that loop, that triple that we have there, we're going to do a single, okay? And we'll work the other one here this way. So this one here is going in, and when we come around, we're going to be working here like we're going to do now to the next one. So we closed in single on that same stitch, 1, 2, and 3, coming in that middle one here. But we have 3 chain. I'm going to come behind like that and do a single, okay, like that. Actually, I'm gonna do it a little bit different this time because I think it will look nicer if this is attached. So I'm gonna grab these 2 loops of the popcorn, of the peacock, and I'm going to do a single on here, like that. 1, 2, 3. This way, it's not going to stand out of place. It's going to be, well into the pattern. Okay, so we have those 3 again. So we're going to work this time. So roll twice, coming out in, take out 2, take out 2, and incomplete. Roll again. Take out 2, take out 2, and complete, and again. Take out 2, take out 2. Now we have 4 on the hook. We close it all together. We're going to come into that same stitch we just worked in, but behind it right up top, we're going to do a single. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Into that middle with single. 1, 2, 3. Again, coming from in out and doing the incomplete triple. So 1, 2, and 3. We have 4 on the hook. Take it all out. Into that same stitch, we're coming behind, right up top, and closing it with single. Okay? So pretty much that's what it's going to look like. And then again, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to grab the 2 loops here of, if I can pull it with this one, it's a thinner one, on this peacock, because my stitch is always so tight, I know I'll have a hard time, and single. 1, 2, 3, coming from out, in, okay, and doing again. Roll twice, take out 2, take out 2, roll twice again. So we're doing 3 incomplete triple. My thread. Okay, and close it in, coming on that same stitch behind it, right up top, single. Okay, so we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. And I like it better this way instead of having them turn like that, right? At least it's going to stay nice and straight, flat to the rug, like that. So I'll meet you at the end. This, I believe, is row 8.